Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
And this effort by Justin Thomas. Sitting at 1 under. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Wow, what a shot. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
He has this putt to save his par.
That starts off on a good line.
Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Gee, there's some energy and action going on all around this property. Wonder what's happened. Here we have Cam Champ from just a little while ago. Oh, that's the shot. Go ahead and make one. Don't worry about getting it up and down. Well, a man on the ground, John McCarthy, would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
Well, they ended up in the deep stuff, but the lie could have been a lot worse.
Well, this should affect the ball flight. And that shot back in the fairway. Sitting at 2 under par. Trying to crack into the top 10. You like that, didn't you? Just 10 feet to the cup here. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And this one is for bogey. And well holed. Let's move on. Currently 1 under for the event.
As Bruce Springsteen once said, I'm going down, down, down. Not good.
The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. opting for the 3-wood. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Make sure you get both the line and the speed right here. It's a long putt. Get in. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 3 feet to the cup. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Billy Horschel is atop the leaderboard with a 2-stroke lead. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Typically played in the fall portion of the season, but it really does have a great field these days. The Shriners Hospital for Children's Open, staged in Las Vegas. A great atmosphere around in the city. Rich, what do you like the most about it?
We're in Vegas, baby. I mean, what's not to love about Vegas? And the players love it too, but they also love what the Shriners Hospital is all about. They give so much money back to the charities involved. It's wonderful. They bring a lot of the kids out, and the players understand it. They know it. So as much as they love coming to Vegas, you know, letting their hair down a little bit, a lot of it has to go back to the charity component of it. That's why they come. The golf course is fun. You can freewheel it out here. It is at the beginning of the year. They want to come out and they want to make some birdies. They want to test out new equipment. They want to test out new swing theories. They want to come out and work on their game a little bit in a competitive environment. And there's no better environment than this because they can go out and see where they're at because it's usually no wind, warm conditions, and you can get a good judge of exactly where their game's at. So I think players use this as a building block for the next year's play. And what a venue. I mean, it's just you get rewarded for good shots. You get penalized for bad ones. But it's a really good environment to go out there and, like I said, test new swing theories, work on your game a little bit, and kind of see where you're at.
And it never hurts to make a fast start to the new season. Of course, this is part of that wraparound schedule. And if you're catching a few shows as well or heading into the casinos, well, you get a complete week, don't you?
Wow. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of fun in Las Vegas, is there?
As long as it stays in Las Vegas. The 10th at TPC Summerlin is the beginning hole of a back 9 that has many challenges and also a lot of fun holes. Not overly long at 420 yards. You're just trying to avoid any trouble off the tee so you can get a clear shot at this green. A chance to begin the back 9 with a birdie. Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. This lie's not great. Going with the 3-iron. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
This one has eyes for the hole. Okay, steady now. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Billy Horschel currently in the lead here. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole. par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Handy effort, that one. From around 120 yards here.
Wind's blowing from left to right. They're going to try and hook this one in the wind to slow the golf ball down.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, that's well judged. Hole high, right inside the range.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
Around 110 yards to go.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Yeah, that one's looking good. Oh, great shot. Hole's out for a birdie. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Let's get back to it, shall we? This putt is for a spot inside the top 10. Ooh, right by the hole. And that should secure the par. Well done. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Well, we're hearing some excitement elsewhere on the course.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
Here's some action from just a moment ago. The impressive young Cameron Champ with an amazing shot.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
Nailed it. Sitting at 2 under. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This one looks like it's going right. Right into the water on that one. This shot is about 140 yards out.
Pretty good wind back into the player's face.
Well, it's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
A couple under at this stage. Oh, Rich, that's the special stuff.
This is awesome. Check this out. Opens the blade wide up, goes right underneath it, and finds the bottom of the cup. Bravo indeed, sir.
Former FedEx Cup champ Billy Horschel has the lead in this one. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to three-putt it. Be careful on approach. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. And there's highlights of plenty out there on the golf course. Let's take a look at this incredible shot. Justin Thomas with an amazing shot. Let's recap his fourth shot. Rich, there's a lot to like about Justin. Short in stature and not a big build, but a really pound-for-pound great player.
He's learned a lot on how to play the game over the first few years on tour. He always tried to hit it as hard as he could. Now he's developed another game within a game. He's starting to hit these shorter shots with lots of feel, lots of touch. Right now, Justin Thomas is one of the most complete players in the game.
He's also got a wonderful attitude out there. He takes the good with the bad, but when he's in contention, it just seems to bring out the best in him, doesn't it?
He's got a killer instinct about him, and when he gets around the lead, he doesn't let it go easily. He sticks around. He may not win all the time, but I tell you, he's going to make you earn that victory if he doesn't get there first.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. This putt to move into the top 20 on the leaderboard. Oh, what a stroke. And racking up their fifth birdie of the day. And that will take him to 2 under. Billy Horschel is atop the leaderboard with a one-stroke advantage. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Yeah, nicely played.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
A bit long on that one. If you can make this one, it's for par. That's well holed. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The 15th at TPC Sutherland is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Yeah, that one will play. John, do you have any info down there?
Well, good to hear from you guys. This is hole number 16. Checking out Cameron Champ.
Oh, what a shot from the bunker. Time for the second shot at the 15th. This putt will move them to 3 under par.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've kept this player inside the top 10 all day long because of it.
Just didn't drop. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And the putt drops. Now 2 under, heading down the stretch. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The 16th at TPC Sutherland is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Interesting choice of the driver here. And here we are with the third shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. Wow, that goes down for an eagle.
Absolutely insane. I've never seen anything quite like this.
Well, that's certainly worth another look. He's currently tied for 8th.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This is the all-important stretch. Time to make your move. Yeah, a quality shot, that.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard. Well, that was a beauty. That had eyes on the whole way. Step aside, gents. This man's marching into the top 5. And let's have one more look at that shot. Justin Thomas is at the top of the leaderboard with a 1-shot lead. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. That should find the fairway. Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Well, that's a handy shot. And this putt is for a final score of 65. Oh, just missed. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. And that will do it. His work is done here. Well, unfortunately, not able to secure back-to-back victories here, but you've got to be impressed with the performance overall.
I'm very impressed with how this player battled, trying to get that back-to-back win, coming up a little bit shy, nothing to hang your head about.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
You